Let's head back and look to... Huh? You again? Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he's a friend of yours? No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. Relative of hers? Okay. Said she's in here. Ah, Lamora. Yep. What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died. Lamora, you speak. I mean, you speak English. Ah, yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia. But I am not Borginian by birth. But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter? Ah, that. Yes, well... It was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Then your pianist is also... No, Mahi Tobai is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latouche was... Trucy! Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said, not a word. But Mr. Latouche is Lamoureux's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I'd suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It's very unsettling. I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course. I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. Can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamora. There's the hieroglyphs again. Once again, the Kamehameha and the Metroid and the arrow and... What is it, Maki? What? But you'd be alone. What seems to be the problem? Mai, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be all right? Sure, of course. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? Oh, that music, though. Like it. The Republic of Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? I've never even heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Ouch. Lamora, you're not from Borginia originally? Were you born here? Well... Oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Ah, yes. It's something like this. A contract, you might say. I am also not to speak anything but Borgonese in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. Painter in what? She travels the world turning the sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I? Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. Yeah, some court's probably gonna come after you. This landscape painter in sound, too, is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the Siren of the Ballad, right? Yes, in Borgonese, Lamera means the Siren. I fear that perhaps already I'm not the siren I once was. Oh? What do you mean by that? Your pianist, Mahi, was it? He's cute. Like a porcelain doll. He's very European. I met him while singing in restaurants in Borginia. He's an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me. It's like a fairy tale almost. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Borginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Mahi and I travel together are Lamua. Together, always. Oh. Mr. Latouche was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And as it turned out, my interpreter. Interpreter, even though you speak English. Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that may have to be cancelled now. Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Borginia too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he had died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone. Mr. Latouche was a talented man. The Siren of the Ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. Ah, and then again it comes back to his last words. I am happy for him that it became so well known. The Siren, that's what he meant. Huh? Apollo? You're the Siren, right, Lamera? That is the meaning of my name in Borgonese, yes. It was the name my producer gave me, but why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the Siren was you. What do you mean, important? I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Ooh. Are we gonna break that gag order? Siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? When we found Mr. Latouche, he was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who is the witness? The witness is Siren. He said siren? Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latouche said that? Ask the witness. And you're the siren, Lamara. Did you see what happened? Lamara? Might I ask, are you with the police? Huh? Well, no. I'm a defense attorney. An attorney. Yet there have been no arrests, yes? Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. But Lamara, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Why? If she witnessed the crime, why won't she tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Do you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? My brooch? Yes. Well, it may be mine. Yours, Lamara? I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamara's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question. Something wrong, Apollo? What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Interesting. Whoa, who's there now? Oh, you again. Oh, it's you. Where were you? Emma! Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible happened. It's all your fault, you know. Oops. Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body's stupid. What else? What? Mr. Latouche's body's disappeared. Oh, this gets better and better. Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latouche's body's gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start the There's no need for alarm, Fraulein. Fraulein, detective. Gotta remember I say it right. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find them. I'm rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Latouse's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but... Yes, darling? See, Geeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. Geeter? Geeter? Who's Geeter? That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. Until someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. Well, okay. How did... So the body just up and disappeared, huh? Well, this sure is, what did he call it? A sausage? No, wait, it's a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room. Sorry. Not much I can say. It's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snackoos should do the trick nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. Where else can we go? We just came out of, the Gavineer's dressing room. So maybe we can check the stage? Does something seem different to you, Apollo? Something's definitely different here. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's this weird structure. That stage there must have been lowered before. That's the tower that Lamoureux and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall? We can use that to take a look up top. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. Didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 20 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found two things we were looking for, and one thing we never expected to find. What the hell? What the hell? The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Maki Tobai. What the fuck? Is he dead too? What? What? Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. No kidding. Why'd they arrest Mahi? Why? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Mahi Tobai, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latouche. Can't believe such a cute little boy would do something so horrible. Guess they had proof of some kind. What? Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why'd they arrest Mai? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all, yet... the powers that be say that given the circumstances, it could only have been him. What do you mean the circumstances? Lamoureux was invited from Bourguignon as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. And that's all the powers that be want, really. Well, those are circumstances, all right. But what makes Mai the only possible suspect? Herr Forehead, you seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy. Ah, right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What'd you say? Me, the defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Mahi? Mahi wants me? This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Right. Good luck. I am off to question Lamoureux. Right, later. Hope I'm up to this. Well, I don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible. You said that already. Well. Mahi, everything's gonna be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night? Oh, wait. He doesn't... Right. Oh, this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? Huh? Oh, boy. That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this? In a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe Lamoureux can help. But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Oh, did he do that on purpose? Well, what are we gonna do? That's a good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. Alright though. We made it through. And I think that'll do for tonight. Next time I come to this, we will start the first trial phase. So, hope you're all enjoying so far. I certainly am. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.